See how this looks. I'm looking at my Wi-Fi. All right, guys. Here I am in beautiful Denver, Colorado. When I look at myself, I'm looking at myself on the camera. I wish I could put the camera right here and it look like I'm looking at that. So I need to make the little stack right here when I'm looking at this, okay? So, where do I begin? Where do I begin without looking at myself? And I don't really care about that. Okay, I'm trying to be to the point. This is for my assistants. This is for anybody watching this. If I was going to leave something behind before I die, it would be this. This is a really good life's goal for anybody. And I would encourage you to help me if you can, and we can get it done even faster. And this is the crowdsourced civilization. And this is so we can know that everything that's coming into this world is what we're making, and we're choosing it. We're inventing and innovating and creating small businesses and infrastructure, and we're starting everybody off with a website and a social media setup that helps them find themselves, that questions them, that helps them question the reality in which they interact, and also shows them that they can pull up their yard and see that somebody is offering them $1,000 a year, will pay their taxes if they let them grow greens on their yard. They let them grow greens on their yard. They're also test the soil. The house is going to go up another $20,000, and it's also asked that they would like to sell it by the end of the year, along with 6 other houses on the same block. Because it's southern, it's cool, it's warm, and we have a big Dutch population. I mean, a big Zulu population that's just coming up and getting rich, and they're going to come and visit. And they're going to visit our white friends, and they're going to see what we did over here and how we made it, how we got it right. All right, and we're Christian, and they're Christian, and they're going to be blessed, and we're going to tell them what these blessings are, because there's a compounding of blessings that they'll get, and if they don't have the right ones, it can be bad things. All right. Because the compound of blessings comes when you take somebody's too, and it's encouraged in the Old Testament. You know what I'm saying? Because you get the same feeling. It's called one person's looking at William Wallace and saying he has a warrior spirit. William Wallace is just doing what he's doing, and he's slaughtering. And at the end, when he just said there's no one left, that's why you win. And in reality, that's how the world was. There's no one to tell you what, and if you did, you killed him. And if you lived, that means that you're really the best. You're really the best in the world. You know, you're really the best around. There's no one can tell you what to do. And then that's when you have to come back to being a human being. That's when you have to come back from being a horrible tyrant. That's when you have to sit there and say, we're not going to let no one else rise up. Those types of things. All right. So, Planning 420. This is I'm getting the warm up ready, so I need to hire an assistant. All right. This assistant. Well, I need assistant to. Well, it's not assistant. This person is the assistant CEO for editing and templates, editing and storyline templates. So when they have their pick, and they can also help design some of the storylines that we're going to have for people. So when I sit there and say, this is the RPG game, guys, RPG reality, would you like to get rich first? But of course, as a merchant, would you like a companion? This dog can smell for disease. This dog is $1,000, and yes, you pay $1,000 for it. But this dog will leave. By the end of the week, this dog made $1,000. You know that, right? Now, this dog is only it's still taken as a pet. When you pass, if you just happen to pass on this dog will be independent, free. It's only because they love you. It's only because they were trained. You know what I'm saying? So this is what happened. This is what happened with that dog. He likes having a companion, and it's better that it's somebody that needs him. So this dog can work with veterans, has diabetes, and will encourage you to walk and run because he needs it too. Because he has a good sense of that kind of stuff, because that's just what we made. Dogs have great work ethic, and that little shit that we paint, he's in pain too. We could tell by his heart. So now you and him do a little bit of CBD, and y'all having a great time. Y'all go play, all right? We have animal aspirins and things of that sort. Not aspirins, but we have animal all that. We're expanding in that when we talk about medical, and this is how you do it. This is when we do have all the secondary systems to take care of our parents because we love them. All right. So transanimistic, transhumanistic technologies, and whoever's going to help me, you're going to be an assistant to the CEO. And there's no such thing as a CEO, guys. It's just when we sit there and say CEO absent, that means that whoever's next is the assistant. What do you do? All right. What was the CEO? The fastest for everybody else. He wants the cheapest. This is a nonprofit, guys. The objective was to take over the world and give everybody everything they needed, so they don't run out of food, so they know what's happening with their system. So to take over the world is to actually give it to them and ask them what they need. So when you do that to the people, and you can do a 500,000, a million, and you can do 1 million people, and we can go visit a country of 4 million people and pop it. And this is the United States, and we can pop a country of 4 to 5 million people, and that's just set. It really is just set within a year. So we can do that 10 times. We're really going to get rich, brother. This is Africa. The Africans are rich. We're going to get everybody out of prison too, because we need them. Because they're the only ones that really went through it, various systems, and they're going to have to help their brothers forgive. I don't know. We still got a lot to do over here, motherfucker. That's what I'm trying to say. You're the one telling them the stories. You're the one giving it to them. But you also sit there and say, we mixed it. This is my baby over here too. We mixed real good. It ain't just ours. It's everybody. It's money, brother. That's why Tupac couldn't couldn't be with a white girl, because there's plenty of beautiful women. Yeah, and now because of what was happening with OJ, he's like, he had to make a decision. So that letter is worth $500,000. All right, as in responsibilities to a people, as a culture, as in they're good women too. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing special. Well, I like how all the hood rats. Oh man. How these real G's and come up and are still with the women that they had when they were in the hood, and love them. And shit, you got me a Ferrari, baby. Oh, we got the red Jag. You know what I'm saying? A Corvette or so. It was a big one. It was like a Ferrari. She spent it on him. Remember that. They still had to think about that. You had to still remember those things. Because that's what you do. That's what you get when you're poor. That's you have a chance to not really shit each other, because y'all both growing up together. Because y'all both see the kids together. That's what that our brothers that are Muslim, they have a really good chance, because there's so many that are poor. They have the garden and they have all this other stuff coming in, and no one's telling them how to act or what's happening with the news. Right now, they will change their whole entire nation. Like we said, that's what was happening with Iraq. That's why they have to be insurgents, because the people are good, man. You know what I'm saying? With trillions of dollars, there's no way to explain how much that is. It's a sick robbery, all right? So anyways, documenting me. This is going a freestyle form flow. This is for my YouTube channel, my YouTube video. So if anybody's watching this is for my assistant. All right? So I'm gonna smoke me a little bowl real quick. Put my cup right up and get my bowl. Resting. So I'm over here banging on some wax. All right, cool. Okay. Love you guys. So I have a budget. I only have a budget of like $300. Okay, I can get an intervention in and doing that work. Tomorrow I'm gonna hire an assistant. Okay. Now this is what the assistant will have to do. Okay. I'm gonna stop it and start over.